think you have to start talking about Phillip Rivers, or at least when you start talking about last week, it's got to start with Phillip Rivers. Monday Night Football performance, that was incredible for anyone, but for a 44-year-old who, 12 days ago was essentially figuring out what next year's high school schedule was going to look like. He went out there Monday Night Football, went toe-to-toe with a pretty darn good defense. The one thing I will say, it's been kind of, and it's been talked about a lot over the last 24 hours on social media, but we kind of remember the glory days, or at least for me, the glory days of quarterbacks of Brady, Brees, Rivers, Matt Ryan, Andrew Luck, obviously Peyton Manning. I'll throw Eli in there as well, Andy Dalton. And the full call-outs, 15, 20-second checks. Now you'll see quarterbacks, they'll get to the line. The most you'll see is maybe they'll say kill, 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 or they'll, make a hand motion. They're changing the play. Phillip Rivers last night was changing every wide receiver's routes. He was changing the offensive line schemes. It was incredible. And, Brady talked about it, I think, last year. Teams just aren't really asking a lot out of their young quarterbacks because they're having to be put in so early. And I think that's what we are losing. And just to be able to see Phillip Rivers, I think it was the second pass, 15 seconds on the line, checking to everything, snap, 15-yard pass, guys wide open. I just loved it. Raider Jim, your thoughts on last week?
Let me tell you, I agree with you 100% on Phillip Rivers. I was watching that game last night, and I was glued watching him because I geek out when I see the quarterbacks doing that kind of thing. And for him to come out, 44 years old, second game back after X amount of time off, and to go up and watch him command. They often refer to the quarterback as the field general. That's why, because that's what these guys are doing. And I like the old school, go up, bark at everybody, point across the line at number 48 on the defense and call him out by number, basically saying the fool ain't going to blitz and I'm going to go right at him. It was fantastic. What a game. And again, too bad for the end result. It wasn't his fault. I can't say it was his fault that they lost. And even when he wasn't on the field as the quarterback, something as simple as missed call by the down marker official, missed call, or not so much missed, but delayed reaction to advancing the down, and they were calling it 2nd and 10 when it was 3rd and 10. And you see Rivers holding up 3 fingers, barking down the sideline, marching towards the coach, reminding everybody it's 3rd down. He has become the player coach, if you will. When he's on the field, wow, what an opportunity they have. If they can win 2 and somehow get into the playoffs as a wild card, that would be fantastic. I don't think it's going to happen, but wow, it would be quite a story if that would happen.